Hi, my name is Karla Kelly. I'm a master's student in biological sciences, and I've chosen the teaching and student success pathway. For my signature experience, I've developed a lab activity to be used in Bio 1620 Ecology and Evolution labs. The lab focuses specifically on behavioral ecology of birds and includes a component of applied animal behavior and links to conservation. Through this lab, I also highlight the difference between control and experimental groups and why having those groups is important in scientific experiments. In this lab, students get to use materials and data that I've collected during my master's research to generate their own hypotheses, analyze data, and summarize their findings in a concise summary, including graphical representations of their data. I chose the teaching and student success pathway for a few reasons. The first was because I have such a deep appreciation for the excellent professors I've had in my life and the impact they've had on my academic and professional paths. The next reason was that although I came to Western with a solid professional foundation in fieldwork, I hadn't taught before, and once I started, I found that I really enjoyed it. I knew that I wanted to get a PhD, and I was considering a career in academia, so when I realized that I really enjoyed working with students and sharing my knowledge and love of ecology and evolution, I knew that that was something I wanted to lean into and develop. Finally, being a woman in STEM, coming from a family where higher education isn't the norm, and having struggled with sciences throughout my own education, I wanted to be able to build skills in teaching so that I could help my students more effectively and try to be the support and representation that I wished I'd had when I was in their positions. By creating this lab, I've found a way to share real-life science with my students and give them hands-on experience working with a research project. I've adapted my research into teaching materials because for me as an undergrad, it was so valuable to have professors who were passionate about their own research, and it was a huge driver in my desire to go to grad school. Having female professors share their research experiences showed me that I belonged in the sciences and I could see myself fitting in an academic setting for the first time. Since I created this lab, I've had opportunities to share it with other instructors and TAs, and it has been taught in 2 semesters of Bio 1620 so far. A colleague, who has been both a TA and instructor of record for Bio 1620, has told me that she has experienced a higher than average level of interest and engagement from her students when teaching this lab. She's also said that the hands-on nature of this lab and the accompanying materials have helped students cement fundamental concepts in ecology and evolution. This colleague has taught 10 semesters of Bio 1620, so her positive feedback meant a lot to me and validated the effort I put into developing this lab. In the future, I hope to continue using this lab to educate students about animal behavior. I plan to continue adapting the lab for different education levels, and this experience gives me something to build from as I go forward into my doctoral program and eventual career in academia. Thank you.